Where if you only got paid when you see someone, those surgeries would be more efficient, they would hire more doctors, because that's how they make more money. There's ways around all these things.
Yeah, but nobody's even thinking about it. My son was ill. He's come back from London over Christmas, and I think I texted you about it. Tried to get an appointment at our local doctor's, just couldn't get an appointment. I had to send him to a private GP. First time I've ever done that.
No.
Had to pay like 100 and it wasn't cheap. It was like 140 quid.
Yeah.
But I have paid, Nick, either personally or through all the businesses I've had over the years, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of pounds of national insurance contributions.
Yeah.
And this is how I'm being repaid for it.
Yeah.
My son can't even get treatment in the NHS now.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me at all. It took me 3 years to get an NHS dentist. I only got a dentist a year and a half ago. It took me 3 years to get that dentist. Again, nothing works. We've paid all our lives into a system and been promised and been over-promised.
Yeah.
But forget the over-promising. We can't even get the basics anymore now.
Yeah.
If you'd have said to me, you need a new hip, and do you know what, Nick? It's an 18-week waiting list. I'm going to have to go private. I would go, well, that's a shame. But do you know what? But you can't even get to see the first step on the ladder is a GP.
Correct.
It's the basics don't work. Never mind the extra stuff.
They've closed that down.
And and part of that is because there's many wrongs with our GPs. There's something like 50% of GPs now are women. Most female GPs work part-time.
Yeah.
So suddenly we lost all those hours.
I think there's a high percentage of GPs that only work 3 days a week. The majority, I'd say.
Because they earn so much.
Yeah.
You can work 3 days a week.
Yeah.
We have that many immigrants in the country registering with doctors that all the places are taken up. There's lots and lots of reasons why we can't get GP appointments. It's not just immigration, it's the GPs themselves, working part-time, all those things.
It's a bloody scandal, and I would fix it if I got into power.
Yeah.
I'd make them work, everybody would have to work full-time, otherwise you won't get paid. And of course, we'd get rid of all the immigrants who are clogging up the system as well.
An easy way of fixing it is you treat them as if you would treat a shop where you're the customer. And when you go into that shop, you spend money. Now, you could have it where if you want to see a doctor, then you have a voucher. And every time you go to see your doctor, you give him that voucher.
Oh, I see.
He then claims the money for seeing you.
Yeah.
At the moment, a surgery gets paid per how many people are on their books, regardless if they see him or not.
People they see, yeah.
So, first of all, it pays for them to have too many people on their books, because they get paid for all of them, and then you can't get an appointment.
Yeah.
Where if you only got paid when you see someone, those surgeries would be more efficient, they would hire more doctors, because that's how they make more money. There's ways around all these things.
Yeah, but nobody's even thinking about it, are they?
It's because they see it as too big a job to fix.
They're
scared of the fight.
Scared of the doctors, aren't they? Yeah.